Right, so Rocket Town, here we come, and I think I'm going to swap out Barrett at this point. I'm going to, I think I'll bring in Yuffie here, just because once we crash the plane, she's got a few lines of dialogue that are kind of interesting, or one. Materia, let's just swap this around quickly, arrange, exchange. Oh, Barrett. Oh, have we not updated, mind you, I haven't played with her in a while. Oh, this is efficient, I could just do removal. Right, anyway. Equip. Oh no, that is, oh that's double, that's why. Oh shite. Defense is down to oh fuck it, we'll just go with that one. Protects against poison. Gosh, I should put that on somebody, I didn't realise I had that. Automatically puts you in Berserk. Now that does up your stats something, but I'll have to look up exactly what that is, but oh great, so now, oh fuck off. Great, none of this is going to fucking work now. But do we have any? I think it's just. Is it just Palmer that we fight here? I can't quite remember. Oh, we'll just shove that in just to keep it leveled up. Okay, you could just give me that. It's probably not the most efficient setup, but it will have to do. Item 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Why the 10's always, like everything else that heals you is up the top, but, oh fuck, who cares. Right, okay, let's go into Rocket Town. You know, you do have to question the sanity of the people in the world of Final Fantasy VII, because they do seem to like to set up their homes in the most stupid places possible. I mean, look at these houses. These are quite well. Actually, in the flashback we'll see pretty soon. You do learn that these houses have been built afterwards. But who the shit looks at a rocket that's sitting at a 45-degree angle like that and thinks, "Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll build a house right underneath it." Fucking hell, man. A rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. I would imagine these things have to be... Oh, fuck it, whatever. Right, so I think it's this dude over here. That if we admire the rocket with him... right, that's Shinra number 26. It never got off the ground. I would debate that. I believe, again, we'll see it in the flashback, but I'm fairly certain it got off the ground, technically. It just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. You want to look at the rocket with me? Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah. You wouldn't think that old guy would be hiding a samurai sword that he's going to give to me, but, you know, I guess appearances can be deceiving. I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's kind of a hobby. Staring at a rocket? Okay. Takes all sorts. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Yoshiyuki, I think is how you pronounce that. I wish you'd take care of it and use it. He's making it sound like I actually don't look after it. Right, so, item... Oh no, it'd be quicker just going to equip, wouldn't we? Equip. Now we'll stick with the rune blade for now, because double, lots of slots, but... Oh! That is not... Sword is used when the allies dead. That's not the weapon I was thinking it is. Does Cloud not get a sword that's got really, it's only got 2 slots like that, but then it's triple growth or something like that? Maybe we get it when we go up to the crater. Huh. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. So, weapons. Let's just have a look in the shop just to see if there's anything interesting we can pick up before we actually go chit chat with Sid. A gun is a man's weapon, nothing else. Oh, fuck you, your misogynistic bullshit, fucker. From 38 to 48. Yeah, I'm gonna level grind with Vincent Sid after this is done, so I should probably. Oh wow! Oh fuck! Wow! Okay. Okay, let's do 3 for now. Wow. That's quite a boost. Oh, shit's sake. Oh good, so we can get some. Right, so now we have to change Yuffie's materia again. There's no, no. Right, let's take some of this back up. Right, ice, ice. Oh. Oh, let's just leave it like that for now. I'm just faffing around. I mean, give it a bit more thought when I'm not recording. Yeah, was this the... oh, N. So this is just... oh, this is... I think this is the one I was thinking of. I'm in here! I think that's the one I was thinking of when I was in Costa del Sol. Right, but we don't need to... oh, that guy's looking a bit dodgy. Hang on, let's just go back in here a minute. Oh well, I suppose if it's a... is it real or fake? Probably fake if it's hanging in a... well, I suppose it depends on who the artist is. Ah, so is this a... oh, the item shop, yeah. Oh. Have we been able to buy them before? I can't remember. Well, up a little bit up. Ah, barrier. Oh, right. So is this where we can actually? Right, exit time. Got one of them. Exit. Exit? Oh, I don't remember that one. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this. So barrier, I believe, is like we can actually put up a barrier now on ourselves, which should be quite handy. Materia. Oh. Well, I guess that would be an Ares kind of magic barrier, reflect, wall. Yeah. Oh, excellent. And exit. Right, so that just lets us get out of a battle. Gosh, I wish I had that in the fucking Shinra mansion. Right, okay. I can't help but feel that my materia at this point is just so badly placed on all the characters, but I really need to look into that when I'm going through another level grinding session. I mean, messing around with the materia is kind of like rearranging your attaché case in Resident Evil 4. I mean, you really could just sit there for an hour faffing around with everything. Why do you not have heal, seal, mystify? Yeah. Let's just put that in to level it up. Okay, so I believe this, oh right, I think that one that I'm in front of there is, that's Sid's house, so let's just pop in here. Oh right, this is just some old guy. Let's see, do I know any good jokes? Oh, I can just imagine Cloud, the way he says that. Do I know any good jokes? It's like Cloud walked up to him and said, hey, do you know a good joke? That doesn't seem like Cloud's style, right, okay. Okay. There's an awful lot of nice trees around here. You wouldn't think that in a rocket place thingy. Right, where is everyone? Yeah, let's steal from Sid's, drill arm. I'll say this, actually, this does feel like, I mean, oh my god, look at the AK there. Oh, is that, I mean, it's very pixely, but that big grey blob in front of Cloud, is that the High Wind? But this does actually feel like a house that Sid would live in, you know, knowing that he's the mechanical guy, you know, you do get that feeling that this is kind of personalised to him. There's a Shinra logo on it, a tiny Bronco. This is cool. Let's take it, okay, Cloud? Aeris, for God's sakes. That's the kind of crap I expect from Yuffie, not you. May I help you? Possibly the first character in Final Fantasy VII to basically say, what the fuck are you doing in my house? And Cloud, all he can do is just shrug. We're just looking at it, honest. If you'd please like to use it, if you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shera. What are your names? I'm Cloud. I'm Aeris. I'm Yuffie. So you're not with the Shinra? Oh yes, does that look like a soldier uniform to you, Shera? I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus, dun dun dun! Right, and then she just vanished again. Right, so up to the rocket we go. I seem to remember this is a bit of a pain in the arse. I think every time the plot requires us to come to Rocket Town, it is go up these stairs, go down these stairs, go up these stairs. Alright, now that says Shin-Ra. I thought it was just all one word. Yo, dude. What are you guys doing here? What are you doing on a rocket sitting at a 45-degree angle? We heard the captain was here. Now, Sid's theme is a pretty cool piece of music here. Captain, I am the captain. name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want? Tell me about the rocket. Well, not bad for a kid. Alright, I'll explain it to you. You know Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the Minimus War, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space, our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. How can you not love Sid? And finally we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because of that dumbass Shinra, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my... After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up. Damn them! Then it was all over once they found out Mako energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration. Which is kind of a bit silly of them. I mean, they've got the money to destroy a part of their city and technically rebuild it even though they decide not to, and yet they don't want to put any money into space exploration. Meh, money, moolah, attention, fuck whatever. My dream was just a financial number for them. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little more. Then why the fuck did you build houses under it? At this rate, I don't know which will be first, this thing falling over or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. What the shit is that? You see that shadow on the rocket to the right? It honestly, it looks like there's some kind of body being hanged there. Oh, that's creepy. That's a creepy shadow. Right, so back to the house, I think, to talk to Shera. Is she here? Excuse me, Cloud? Ah, there we go. What the fuck are you doing in my house again? Did the captain say anything? Nope. Nope. Said quite a lot, actually. Oh. Says that fuck, I think. Fuck Shera. What are you, blind? We got some guests. Get some tea. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Shera is basically an abused wife. I mean, we have to... no, actually, Sid denies it, doesn't it? Really, don't mind us. Shut up. Sit down in those damn chairs and drink some of your goddamn tea. Oh, shit sticks. Damn, I'm pissed. I'll be in the back tuning up Tiny Bronco, and make sure you serve them some tea, alright? I mean, he is going to deny that she's his wife, but I mean, he really does come across as an abusive, sheesh, what bad manners, but you said it, Eris. He does just come across as somebody really and I know it's all character development, but yeah, in these early scenes, Sid is both really likable and really dislikable. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. Shara seems to be the person who can kind of sort of... Well, I guess she's sort of comforted in the knowledge that what she did was the thing that saved his life. What's this prob? I'm gonna go clean that guy's clock up here, yeah. No, it's because of my stupid mistake. My stupid mistake in letting him live. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened? You know, people in RPGs are awfully trusting in... see, even here, he is such an asshole to her. I mean, honestly, if this guy was my boss talking to me like this, I would have been like, no, you can fry. Fuck you. You work like a snail. Even the moon gets tired waiting for your ass. I'm sorry. I mean, hopefully something like this is something that they'll, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how stuff like this does translate in the remake. I hope he doesn't come across as abusive, because it would be very easy to fall into that trap. Don't take so much time checking that shite oxygen tank. Shara, being careful is good, but no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing won't break even if hell freezes over. Well, you know, they said the Titanic was unsinkable, dude. But, no buts. You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. Shara does actually kind of strike me as something. Oh my god, look at that pillar to the right. It's covered in rust. Even when this thing was brand new, it was a piece of shit. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We're so proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 26. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, but Shara sounds like somebody who's just been told one too many times that she's useless, and she's started to actually believe it. Alright, Captain, fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys. We're praying for your safety. Oh, yes, because that would make a difference. Instrumental panel all clear. Shinra number 26 ready to launch. 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. Oh, finally. What happened? Said we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. Who is the little fuck? I don't know activating the intercom to the engineering section. I mean, seriously, Shara? I mean, I get it, but does she actually care enough about Sid at this point? I mean, maybe Shara's had this thing where, you know how in a lot of romance novels, the man tends to treat the woman really badly, but she's a ditzy person who's like, oh, I guess that's what love is. Maybe Shara's read one too many of those books, so she thinks the way Sid treats her is actually love, so then she's willing to die just to make sure he gets into space safely, or some horse shit like that, I don't know, but the characterization of Shara and Sid's relationship is a wee bit off. Shara, Captain, don't mind me, go ahead with them. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna get fried in here. Shara, what are you still doing in there? I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen test weren't satisfactory. You stupid little... There is a word that's popped into my head that he probably is using here, but we'll not say it. We'll go with fuck. It's gonna get so hot in there that it ain't gonna be shit left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't ya? I don't mind. I have nothing left to live for. No one will miss me when I'm gone. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Almost done? You're gonna die. Sid, we must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. Why not? We just... oh, God. Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute. Shinra's still in there. Well, you know, this is probably an example of Shinra really not giving a shit about other people. Oh, fuck it. One person's gonna die so that we can launch our rocket. Who cares? We're gonna do said, if we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next relaunch. Why? I mean, maybe I'm just being naive and I don't understand how these things work, but why can't you just delay the launch for 10 minutes? God damn it, Shera, you want to make me a murderer? Shera. Tank number 7 check is complete. Once I complete tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shera, hurry up, you're gonna die. 30 seconds until ignition, beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her, we won't make it in time. Oh, poor Sid. I mean, yeah, he is an asshole, but he's an asshole with a heart. 15 seconds. Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams. Shit. Oh, well, so if you could just put a thingy on the last two letters of the word, then it's fine. See, it technically got off the ground. Oh, but there were a lot of trees round about. You'd think you'd want a really clear area for a launch site. You pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was cancelled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why. It's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. Oh my God, Shera. You know it's very dramatic when there's no music playing. Shera, you still haven't served him tea. They're late. Where's Rufus? Oh, it's Palmer. Hey, long time no see. So Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer. How long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program going to start up again? Hey, I don't know. The president's outside. Why don't you ask him? Fuck, good for nothing fat fucker. Don't say fat. Hey, tea. Lots of sugar and honey, and oh yeah, don't forget the lard in your tea. Oh, you disgusting fuck. Kind of weird that well, I suppose we didn't actually have a face-to-face encounter with Palmer. So you can't blame him for not noticing who we are. Hey, have we met before? No. Plenty of sugar and hungry? Oh, fuck off. What the? You get me all excited for nothing? Then why'd you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but it seems we've been going in the wrong direction. Now we think we know where he's headed, but we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. Yes, because it's not like you own a boat, or indeed the High Wind. Why don't you just sail back to Junin Harbour and get in the High Wind? God, these people. I mean, seriously, this is the guy in charge. The guy who doesn't remember he's got a big massive airship. Oh god, what a fucking idiot. First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now you want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra Inc. that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. I love the fact that Rufus doesn't recognise that Cloud is standing behind Sid. You know, it's not like they didn't fight each other and I kicked his arse. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. So Palmer's the head of the space Right, so they don't launch rockets into space anymore, but they've still got a head of space program. I'm beginning to think that perhaps Palmer is the Boris Johnson of this world, you know. Doesn't have an official position in the government, but he gets to sit in on the meetings. We'll be taking the tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. Oh yes, he was in the room when we first discovered the dead president. Yeah. Security! Yeah, he shouts security, but then he just fights as himself. Yeah. Alrighty, so magic. Let's poison. Probably should put all in that barrier. Oh well. Oh god, let's just do a summon. Magic, bolt, Debbie Hazel. Of course, this is, oh, I think I said this last time, I'm starting to feel that some of these early summons aren't doing it anymore. Yeah, well, 700, that's not bad, but, yeah, when you've got, Ice 3 that's knocking 1500 out, fuck it, might as well just use it again. Holy shit. Oh god damn it, Cloud. What a moron. Seriously, did he actually turn on the engine? And he's shocked that the thing is coming to life? I mean, that is pretty horrific actually, but where did that lorry actually come from? Because we are in Sid's back garden. You know, unless they came crashing right through the fences. Eden coat? What's that? Oh, we won't have time to. See, look, that garden is tiny and there is no sign of a lorry. Now it's gonna take off. For forget it. Get in. I love this music here. Oh, for God's sakes, Aeris is hanging on to that wing by the... Of course, this was my first Final Fantasy game back in the day, so I just thought this was a really cool theme that kicks in, but I didn't realise at the time that it is actually the like sort of main Final Fantasy theme here. Da 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 da. I mean, that must be pretty pants-soiling though, to be on a plane that's just like sort of flying wildly in any direction. Shit, the tail's been hit. Sid, you don't want to try and make your way to the cockpit? Emergency landing? This is going to be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and not pissing them. Boom. She won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Do whatever you want. Sorry, we kind of just took the sky away from you. Sid, what will you do now? I don't know. I'm history with the Shinra. I've given up on that town. How about your wife, Shera? Wife? Don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus and the Shinra someday too. I don't know about any of that, but... What the hell? Sign me up. About it, everyone. Did she just make a wanking gesture? Did she just call him a wanker? Go Yuffie. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Yeah, anybody stupid enough to go up against the Shinra nowadays has got to be a numbskull. I like it. So where are we heading? Rufus is going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. Really? Where's that? That Temple of the Ancients? Dunno. That numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction. So maybe it's off this way. Well, let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. Yes, Yuffie? How about going west? No reason at all. Right, so we've now got a boat that's oh! I don't remember noticing this before, but apparently the tiny Bronco goes from being pink to being gold. Well, anyway. Greetings, post-game Jenny here. So, what I did was, a couple of weeks ago when I first got the buggy, I backtracked a little bit and headed back to Costa del Sol. If you head back there with the buggy, you can then go get a boat, travel back to the previous continent and end up back at Junoon Harbour. Now, God forbid, the game should just place you at the opening to the big metal door so that you're in the village and you can just head off straight away. No, 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 no. You end up back at the boat, you have to make your way through all of this, the upper city thingy, listening to that god-awful march music, then go down the lift, then come out of the village. I mean, really, it's something I hope that they just deal with in the remake, is take a lot of that sort of bullshit extra travelling just for the sake of extra travelling. I can't stand that in games. But once we get out there, we can head back and we can access, because we can go over the lakes, we can access an area that we couldn't previously. We go into a cave where an old man's sleeping. He will continue to sleep, despite your best efforts to wake him up, unless you have fought a number of battles where the two numbers are the same. So he wouldn't wake up if you had 150, but he would wake up if you have 155. Unfortunately, the game doesn't tell you how many battles you fought. So it really is a case of going out, fighting a battle, and going in again into the cave again to see if he wakes up. I got really lucky. You can end up fighting multiple fights. I only had to fight one. Went back in, he woke up and he gave me some mithril. That was all I could do then. But now that I've got the plane, I can head back there again because it's a plot thingy. When we went into his house the previous time, he wasn't there, there was no one there, and instead of ransacking the place, you know, Cloud in a moment of decency decided, you know something, we're just going to come back later. So it's now at this point that we can head back to the house and somebody's there. Huh? Another customer? If it's a keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Huh? What? Keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? Keystone is a key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears. But I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. What? Temple of the Ancients. I love it when Cloud gets thoughtful like this. So does he apparently. Don't take it so seriously, dude. It's just a legend. He doesn't look like a weapons maker, does he? Not with that hair. I don't know. Did come back here. We're not finished. That's the keystone. I sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but the guy had a way of look about it and made me feel like it wasn't such a good idea to not sell it to him. Who did you sell it to? The manager of the Cold Sauce, I don't think his name was Dio. He said he was going to put it in a museum, and then he took off out of here. Yeah, I suppose Dio could be kind of intimidating. Dude, stop walking away from me. Come here, come here. Where's this temple? Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, it sure would be something, huh? Now that you mention it, I've heard of something called Ultimate Destruct Magic. It's supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Ultimate Destruct Magic. Oh, there you go again, Cloud. Come on, I said don't take it so seriously. Now that big box there is the one that we do not want to open. Yes, let's change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get the materials. That's what you get for living in the middle of nowhere. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have some mithril on you, would you? I'll trade you something good if you can spare some. Yeah, alright. Alright, you can help yourselves to either the big box or the small box. We don't want the big box. We want the small box upstairs. What the fuck is this? Come on, dude. No. You're just checking it's still there, dude. What? Why is this not opening? Why is it... Why is this not I'm sure this is a small box, isn't it? Oh, I have to face away from it to open it. Oh, that's just wonderful. Right, so there we go. We have our great gospel. Huzzah! Level 4 limit breaks, here we come. So now that that is over and done with, we have a choice before us. We can either head back to the Gold Saucer and speak to Dio about the keystone that will help us get into the Temple of the Ancients. Alternatively, we could pay Wutai a visit, or Wutai, or however you... I still have no idea how you pronounce it. But we could go off on a little mini adventure there next. Decisions. And one other little odd thing I noticed that I just wanted to share with you, that I went back and watched frame by frame. I noticed there was something a bit odd just as the plane swoops down and Sid goes running after it. And when I watched it frame by frame, you can see Cloud, Aeris and Yuffie on the plane. You go to the next frame and they're just sort of... It's just a town with the three of them kind of floating in the air. I don't know if there was some little mini delay in switching the sprites over, but yeah, then you go on to the next frame and it's Sid and Rufus and the guards. So that amused me greatly. And also, on a more serious level, I would like to dedicate this video to a dearly departed friend of ours, Palmer, 1997 to 1997. May your own personal version of heaven be full of sugar and lard.